Hey, how's everyone doing? It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, it's Bitcoin Ben, here to let you know about our latest club that you personally can invest in and own a piece of. That's our club at Mar-a-Lago. And yes, I did say Mar-a-Lago. You, as an individual, can own shares 1% up to 4% of that club, and it's only $12,500 per 1%. Now, what that entitles you to is, as the club is profitable, and folks, the club is literally right down the road from Mar-a-Lago. So give us a call or send us a text at 941-391-3882. Give us a call, send us a text, and what we can do is set you up with our owner's call every week. And that owner's call will allow you to figure out whether or not you want to own part of the club. So if you want on the owner's call the inside information, give us a call, 941-391-3882. The number is scrolling right across here, 941-391-3882. Give us a call now and learn how you can own a share of the club at Mar-a-Lago. We are live. Welcome everyone to the show. This is absolutely a great day. Why? Bitcoin's up to 108 and some change and rising. Guys, the news we have coming out right now with Arizona is about to do a Texas. They're about to sign their reserve, which means Arizona is going to be buying Bitcoin. Texas already buying Bitcoin. Just announced this morning that Hong Kong, China approved Hong Kong, the very first company, the friends of the Chinese government, ironically, to actually sell the Bitcoin in Hong Kong and China. Direct Bitcoin, not an ETF. This is a company in Hong Kong, which is linked with China. China runs Hong Kong. That where regular people can purchase Bitcoin. I've explained this before. Let's go back in time a little bit, guys and gals. There were about a year and a half ago. No, I'm sorry, about a half a year ago, when Trump was put in office. Trump basically told all of the foreign investors, hey, you guys cannot own property here anymore. Get the hell out of our stock market. Get the hell out of land ownership. You can't own these shares. You can't own that shares. The reason he did that was there are so many U.S. dollars out in the global economy. And remember, the dollar is losing value. In the last 7 months, it's lost 10% of its value globally in the last 7 months. The reason Trump did that was inflation. If he wouldn't have blocked investment from outside of America, all of those dollars would have rushed in to America and they would have bought up everything. They would have bought up land. They would have owned a lot of our companies. They would have owned everything. They would have rushed with all of those dollars that are losing value. They would have rushed in and they would have literally bought up everything. That's what happened in Japan or World War One. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, World War Two. That's what happened. And in Germany after World War Two, that's what happened in 1990 after the Soviet Union. Once, because guys, we're at the point that the Soviet Union was at in 1988, right before it collapsed. Because if Trump wouldn't have done that, what happened in the Soviet Union would have happened here, where all of the outside money would have rushed in and actually purchased every corporation, every share, plots of land. That's what happened with Russia. Is basically there was a bunch of oligarchs, friends of Putin's, that rushed in and actually purchased a ton of industry for basically nothing because their currency collapsed. It went to shit. And so outside money that held some of that money and other currencies went in and bought up everything. That's what the outside world would have done here in America. Trump blocked that. Now, why is that important to the Bitcoin? Easy peasy, not a problem. Because now there's no place to run. All of that outside US dollars, where's it going to go? They can't invest or they can't purchase shit here in America. So what do they do? Do they say, wow, you know what? Maybe we'll buy some European bonds. Yeah, good luck with that. 0% interest. You're guaranteed to lose money. That's why Hong Kong, China, is doing this. Because they realized after they saw what happened with Iran, they're like, yeah, we're going balls deep into the Bitcoin. Because they know now Trump's agenda is set. There's nothing the globalists can do anymore. Look at Europe. Europe is absolutely collapsing. Look at Germany. Germany's lucky if they don't fucking freeze this winter. And look at their bonds. Their bonds are worthless. And no one wants our friggin' bonds because ours are our GDP to debt ratio is off the charts. Just we owe so much more than we make. It's ridiculous. We're over, well, I think we're at 130% over our GDP in debt. That means we don't make enough to pay the bills. So they know what's coming. When you don't make enough to pay the bills, you use the credit card. And what is the credit card? The credit card is the Federal Reserve. Well, the Federal Reserve knows they're fucked. They know they can. That's why Chairman Powell isn't doing anything. He's like, oh, no, we're not going to lower rates. We're not going to increase rates. We're not going to, because they got nowhere to go, folks. If they lower rates, bye-bye Bitcoin, bye-bye gold, bye-bye. Off to the races. Because the inflation's so low. Hang on, let me rephrase that. the published inflation is so low that they don't really have an excuse not to lower the rates. They're saying, "Oh no, we're going to wait a while. We're going to hold on," because they know they're done. They got no exit. There's no way out of this. There's no way the Federal Reserve survives this, because as soon as they drop the interest rate, the Bitcoin skyrockets, and there goes the bond market. Because as soon as the Bitcoin hits 115, 120, 125, 130, because we're in a flood. The flood of money is coming into the Bitcoin globally. That's why they can drop it all they want. Because, and you guys should watch for this. When it drops, you buy. I don't give a flying fuck if you got $1.97 in your checking account. If the Bitcoin price drops, you buy $1.96 worth of Bitcoin. Leave 1 penny in your checking account so they don't close that mother plucker on you. Because that's what the wealthy are doing. They're going in, they short the Bitcoin, and they drop it. Then as they drop it, all of the weekends, oh my God, it's down to 98,000. It's all over, folks. Roll up the carpets. It's all over. No, it's not, folks. It is just the beginning, because as all of the weekends, as they sell, who do you think's buying it? Michael Saylor. You got Pomp, and don't forget Little Jack. Little Jack's out there buying his Satoshis. And this is ramping up. Now we have Texas. We just got the announcement today. China is going to start offering the Bitcoin and cryptos to their population through one company. Gee, I wonder if that one company has a relationship with the Chinese Communist Party. I bet they do. The key is this, folks. The industry is about to explode. When I say the industry, I mean the economy of cryptos and friggin' Bitcoin. Now, word on the street, Elon's new robo-taxi. Every robo-taxi will be hooked up to a Bitcoin Lightning wallet. You'll be able to pay your robo-taxi with Bitcoin. And that's not even explaining what he's launching with X. Folks, Elon is going to allow you very soon to purchase some Bitcoin on X. On X. You'll be able to buy your Bitcoin on X. Now, there's a limit to how much you can actually buy on X. But if you're actually doing like 40 or 50 or $100, yeah, X will work fine, because you'll be able to transfer it off of X. We are in such an economy, because guys and gals, that's what's important, guys, is you have to understand this isn't just about the Bitcoin. It's about the Bitcoin and crypto economy, right? Look at the Cardone twins. those guys are introducing real estate coupled with Bitcoin. Will you buy real estate and you purchase friggin' Bitcoin, or they purchase real estate? They actually take the income from that real estate and they use the income, which is hundreds of millions of dollars a month with these guys. I mean, we ain't talking they got a little four family flat. No. This is huge money. And every month they roll it into Bitcoin. Every month. Their profits. This is an industry. All right. And the industry that is literally taking off like crazy is cryptos and the Bitcoin and the industry underneath it. Why do you think I launched my clubs? Because this is an industry. And there's hundreds of millions of people out there that don't know jack diddly shit about Bitcoin. And they don't know where to find out. I'm up here in St. Louis, right? Last night I went out to eat with a local radio show host here in St. Louis. Doesn't know jack fuck about Bitcoin. Wants to learn about it. So last night we're in this high-end restaurant and I'm sitting next to him and I'm sending him his very first fucking Bitcoin. And he's sitting there watching it and he's like, wait, that's it? And I go, yeah, that's it. And well, what was hilarious is I sent it to him. From when I sent it to him receiving it, it went up. So he looked at it and went, but it's worth more now. And I go, yeah, welcome to Bitcoin. And this morning I sent him a text, hey, check your Bitcoin. And this young man, I'd say young man, but he's older than me, but he looks younger than me. Fuck him. He has hundreds of thousands of listeners here in the St. Louis and surrounding areas. And who is he partnering with to educate the populace about Bitcoin? The Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club St. Louis. Oh, my friends, he has, if not close to, the most popular radio show here in St. Louis. And we got, it's a great question. Did you ask him if he wanted to join the club? Oh, he's joining the club. And his wife is going to join the club because we actually talked about his wife and what she does as a job. I can help her with her industry she's in. She's in a very specific industry. And as we're sitting there talking, I'm like, dude, I need to talk to your wife because I can solve a lot of her problems. So when I come back here to St. Louis, I'm actually going to take him and his wife out, and we are going to get her right. This is what our clubs are doing. We are actually partnering with local radio, local television, because not everyone's online, folks. In fact, the majority of people out in the regular world, they don't watch YouTubes about Bitcoin. They barely hear about it once in a while. It's like, well, I heard something that somebody said something about something. They know the brand and they know the price is like going up like crazy. That's all they know. All I've heard, every person here in St. Louis that I have talked to, they're like, yeah, I've always wanted to kind of get involved with it, but I don't know how. Welcome to the club. Oh, that reminds me, word from our sponsor. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, here to invite you to our weekly Friday owners call. Now, what the owners call is it's a call that I and some of my associates actually do with our current and our prospective owners of our clubs, where we give you the information, answer the questions that you have on what's going on with your club you own right now, or what are the investment opportunities of owning a piece of the club. If you're interested in owning a share or a piece of our clubs, our resorts, our bank, our future airline we're launching, our decentralized private jet company, get on board, guys. Everyone's moving in to the decentralized economy. Join now, and at least join the owner's call. It's easy peasy. You get all the information you need. You can ask all the questions you want, and it's very simple. Give us a call or send us a text right now at 941-391-3882. It's right here. 941-391-3882. Love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Give us a call. Bye-bye. And we're back. That guy looked highly familiar. It's almost like I recorded that this morning. Yeah, I'm like, I'll record the ad. I'll wear the same shirt. It doesn't matter. So, as I was saying, guys, we have such a growth in the industry, and I could sit here and rattle off all of the universities, all of the endowments, all of the insurance companies that are getting ready to come into Bitcoin and hold their insurance reserves in Bitcoin. Think about life insurance. All of these insurance companies are moving into the Bitcoin so they can capture the gains. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is absolutely going crazy. And I'm in the industry, and I thought it was crazy a year and a half ago. No, it's way more crazy now. Wait till you hear what Michael Saylor is going to be announcing here in a month-ish, around a month. This dude's going balls deep. Wait until you hear what Las Vegas, from what I hear, will be implementing with Bitcoin. And we at our clubs will be helping them. This is so amazing, the opportunity we all have. And the old system is dying, folks. The old system is absolutely dying. Look at the Federal Reserve. Reserve. Look at the European Union. Look at Germany. They're all going down. But don't worry, we ain't special. We are going down too, but we are smart. Well, let me rephrase that. We are now smart that we have Trump in office, that we're adopting the Bitcoin. And did you see the announcement on I think it's Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae is implementing a structure that will include Bitcoin in the home loan industry? Folks, it's using the Bitcoin as collateral for a home loan. Watch. And we, at our club, we do this right now. We do that. We can get you a personal loan up to $250,000, and we can help you buy Bitcoin with it. A personal loan. We can help you refinance your house and purchase some Bitcoin with it. If you have a credit card with at least a $5,000 limit, we can get you Bitcoin right now at our clubs. Check it out. Check us out at www.bitcoinben.io. Now, guys, if you're interested in one of our loan programs, this is the number you call, 941-413-6920. If you're interested in our owners call, our weekly Friday owners call, 941-391-3882. Now, let's get back to it, guys. What do you guys think is the most underreported story in actual Bitcoin news? What do you think I and everyone else should be talking about, but we're not? Is it Texas? Is it Arizona? Is it pretty soon Missouri? Is it the U.S. government? All right. This is the future. There you go. The strategic Bitcoin reserve. I don't think that people really realize what a big deal this is. This is how they are going to accumulate more Bitcoin. Think about it, guys. Trump is getting rid of the Federal Reserve and rolling the authority of the Federal Reserve into the Treasury Department using the Genius Act. Now, the Treasury will then offer a Treasury bond with a Bitcoin kicker. So you'll purchase a $100 Treasury bond, and you will get a 10% kicker of actual Bitcoin with that bond. So not only do you own a bond, but you own some Bitcoin. And that's how the federal government accumulates more and more Bitcoin. Because then at the end of the bond, And the bond will be offered at 0% interest for the federal government. So the federal government will have 0% interest on that bond. And people will buy it. People will buy it up like crazy. Number one, because of the Genius Act. Because if any company, Walmart, remember last week or the week before, Walmart was looking into offering its own stable coin, a Walmart coin. I'm assuming they'll call it Wally. If Walmart wants to issue a stable coin, they're going to have to buy treasury bonds to back it up. Either treasury bonds or actual Bitcoin. They have to have a treasury. That's the law. They have to have reserves equal to the issuance of the coins. That is incredible. The amount of money that's going to flow into the Treasury Department and the amount of the Bitcoin that the federal government's going to be buying, off the charts, off the charts. That's what's going to save the American economy. Because interest rates are going to plummet. Because then, think about it, folks. Think about it. Then the Federal Reserve's competition is Walmart. It's Circle, it's Tether, it's JP Morgan. All of these other entities will then create currency using the digital stablecoin. So that removes the exclusivity of the printing press from the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve will no longer have the monopoly on printing currency. It will decentralize the money printer. Exactly. It's about time the money changers had competition. Now think about this. What if you purchase $100 Walmart gift card and it has $100 worth of Wallies on it? The Wally wallet. They're going to trademark that shit. What if they offer you an interest rate? What if Walmart actually becomes a decentralized cryptocurrency bank? What if Michael Saylor's already on that? This is why I bought a bank in El Salvador. Folks, the banking world is about to fucking change. And it's going to be good. Because we're going to have global competition. And we're already looking into it in El Salvador, offering a 50-50 bond, where 50% of the purchase price of the bond is held in Bitcoin. The other 50% goes into a mining facility in El Salvador. So you share in the profits of the mining company with the bond. I'm telling you guys, the world's about to get very exciting. Very exciting. All right, guys and gals, I have to run. I have to head over to our club here in St. Louis. And I think on our agenda today, we are going to take out a tree. And yeah, we're going to do a little manual work. I need some. All this aggression. I need to release it. So I'm gonna go friggin' take out a tree. Don't worry, it's already dead-ish. It may not be completely dead, but it's about to be. Love you guys. Have a great day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, here to invite you to our weekly Friday owner's call. Now, what the owner's call is it's a call that I and some of my associates actually do with our current and our prospective owners of our clubs, where we give you the information, answer the questions that you have on what's going on with your club you own right now, or what are the investment opportunities of owning a piece of the club. If you're interested in owning a share or a piece of our clubs, our resorts, our bank, our future airline we're launching, our decentralized private jet company, get on board, guys. Everyone's moving in to the decentralized economy. Join now, and at least join the owner's call. It's easy peasy. You get all the information you need. You can ask all the questions you want, and it's very simple. Give us a call or send us a text right now at 941-391-3882. It's right here. 941-391-3882. Love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Give us a call. Bye-bye.